Alrighty, we are back. It is again another day. Do some merry Yakuzmas. However, it's a little something I figured that I'd participate. Did roll over to a new year recently, so might as well participate in funness. So one of the things is that people do during the new year is when they review the year and do whatever. So I'm gonna do a review here on stream of our year on my stream. So I think I'm going to start this off with a little bit of a tier list. So I'm going to make a tier list of my streams of all the games that I've streamed. Now, there are a few things that are not here. I did stream a few one-off games. I did stream like some nonsense games where I just streamed kind of whatever crap I found on my laptop. Not my laptop, but in my Steam. But I'm pretty sure after going through everything that this is all the games that I truly streamed in 2023. So I think we'll just go and just figure out where I want to put these. Now you'll notice I have like S. So S is your cream of the crop. Then you go down the list. Then you've got the games that I quit halfway. So the games that I didn't really play. So they don't really count, but they kind of count. I'll put them there. And then we've got the quit halfway and I'm never going back to playing the damn game. That's kind of only there for one game on the list. Maybe two. But one of them isn't for like a bad reason. So, we'll see them when you get them. You might be able to pick them out already. Anyway. So, the first game on the list. The first thing that we did last year was I streamed the first Nuzlocke of the year, which was Pokemon Randomized Yellow. Now, if you're like, hey, I don't remember this game, I actually didn't either until I remembered, oh yeah, I started off the year. So, I don't remember it, so it couldn't have been an amazing stream. However, it was a Pokemon Nuzlocke. So, I enjoy my Pokemon Nuzlocks. Even if they're not memorable, I'm going to put any Pokemon Nuzlocke I do a minimum of at least B. Because even if they're not memorable and there's not something specific from the runs are always fun, and it's a reason why they're like the most done stream I've done in the last 4 years of me streaming. The next one here is Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. Now, Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance is a game where like this was a pretty fun game to play, right? Rising Revengeance was fun to play. It had the crazy moments. It has the rules of nature. It did have one boss where I got like stuck on for a while until I found out all you have to do is just keep running around and then you just completely and utterly ruin the boss after it like got me annoyed for like an hour. But it has such meme potential. It's such goodness on there. The only thing is, I do remember it, but I don't have like, oh, fuck yeah, remember it. So you know what? I'm going to put Rising Revengeance probably at a B. The gameplay was fun. It was full of memes. It was really neat. It was a quick like 2-stream game. Or 2 or 3 stream game. And it was done. But overall, pretty good. I liked it. It's definitely worth a thing. Tons of memes, tons of fun. But, it's just sitting at a B. It was really good. But nothing that ought to be like, oh, yeah, let's go play this shit again. Next one, we got the Final Fantasy IV. Final Fantasy IV had some good memes. This was the beginning of the bustin' meme. Where, as we were escaping, Sid goes, it's bustin' time. Or I'm gonna bust before he drops out on a bomb and blows shit up. So, that was a really good meme. It stuck with us this entire time. I liked it. Although Final Fantasy IV was the beginning of them trying to do the action bar combat and all that. And there's the emote. So this was pretty good. It had a couple places where the game just said, Lamau, the difficulty is now so hard, you're just going to have to grind for an hour or two just to overcome the literal wall boss. And some enemies were just you have to grind to get fast enough to be able to fight them at a decent pace. So it had its issues. It was still a Final Fantasy game. It was fun enough. Like I still enjoyed the story of the Moon People. It was just as like Endwalker was doing its thing in Final Fantasy 14. It's like a real good place. This was in our Final Fantasy marathon, so it'll go at a solid C. Like it was a pretty fun game to stream, but I had to do a lot of off-stream grinding just to get back where I should have been, even though we were doing on-stream grinding too. Next up is Final Fantasy V. So Final Fantasy V was really good. I love the way they did the classes, and you could combine them and then you get them, and the more you use them, the more you get their abilities. This was basically like Final Fantasy 3, but they updated it and it did it a bit better. The one thing I don't understand still is why there's a chocobo on the front cover. Like, your chocobo mount mattered a little bit, but that's about it. But we had great characters in that one. You had the main character, you had Galoof, you had the two sisters, the pirate one and the princess one, and then you also had like Galoof's daughter, I think it was, or something like that, because he was from an alternate reality. And Final Fantasy V was just really fun, and Galoof was a great character. Final Fantasy V is definitely a game that I will remember. Even though we lost like little bits of data here and there and I had to redo some areas, it was still really fun. So Final Fantasy V, definitely an A rank game. It's fun. It got a memorable character, and well, actually had multiple memorable characters because it even had X-Death in it. The next stream we have is Arx Fatalis. Now, Arx Fatalis was a game that I didn't know, but it is actually related to several games I had already played. Not story-wise, but by the game maker-wise. And I realized I love their games. I love their games, and it turns out I really loved Arx Fatalis. This was a hidden gem. This was a PC game in the early 2000s. No idea this thing existed. It was cool, the exploration, it had that just esoteric enough of the exploration system and how to do the magic, which was really cool. It had the old graphics and it just fit, and the way you explored and told the story, and it had the RPG elements you're looking for, and it was really enjoyable. So I'm going to say Arx Fatalis, definitely one of my favorite streams of the year. That is definitely sitting right there in that S rank, where not only did I enjoy playing it, but I enjoyed it so much, and I probably will just play it again at some point. Maybe not even on stream, but I will definitely go back and go, oh, I remember Arx Fatalis. I want to play this game again. The next one we have is Final Fantasy VI. So this is us continuing to do the Final Fantasy Marathon. So Final Fantasy VI, also pretty good. You had a whole bunch of characters. You had Sabin and the old wizard dude, and then you had the Beast Kid, and then you had Edgar and his chainsaw and crossbow and all that nonsense. So you had a lot of characters to choose from. They were all pretty cool. You also had the samurai guy that was in there. I can't remember his name. I think it was Cyan. There you go. Cyan was in there. And then, of course, you've got Kefka and the craziness and the clown. This was another good one where they went back to having specific characters that had their own classes more than just a job system. The ATB system 100% was going really good by that point. They added bigger abilities. You had a world map to explore. There were even extra secrets. Like if you wanted to, like, I think you could keep not Galoof. You could keep Sid alive or something like that. But that was just another really good one. So I'm going to take the Final Fantasy here. And like this also had like the bridge theme. No, wait, no, that's 5. 5 had the bridge theme, didn't it? With oh God. The recurring villain who shows up at the very end and is like, you know what? Fuck it. You guys win. I accept. Oh, shit. I can't think of his fucking name. He had the fake Excalibur on him and everything. That was great. So here's the weird thing. So I'm going to put Final Fantasy VI in the A category. So the reason why, like, all these games are really good, and I probably will go back and maybe play one of them at some point. But when it comes between Final Fantasy V and Final Fantasy VI, I honestly don't know which one I like better. Like, they're both really good. 6 definitely had a bit of a better story, but 5 had some nice like throwback Final Fantasy in it too. So I don't know. Like if you told me to choose between 5 and 6, honestly, I don't know which one I would choose. 5 let you build your own characters, but 6 had such a good roster of characters with such fun abilities. I have no idea. Then we've got Yakuza. So this is Yakuza 0. So this is going to be a shock to a lot of people. I do enjoy the Yakuza series. The weird thing is I did not stream the entirety of Yakuza 0 in 2023. That's right. I originally started streaming Yakuza 0 in 2021 and played it halfway for like 70 hours and then just stopped playing it. So I finally picked it up when I had all the free time in the world and blasted through a bunch of Yakuza 0. Yakuza 0 is still really fun. There's a lot of good fighting. They got the system really good. The thing is, though, it technically counts in the quit halfway, but I didn't quit halfway because it was bad. It was just long and I did other stuff and it kind of teetered out. But it's still a really fun game. Actually, no, maybe I'd go into a B. Like, it was good, but I did kind of stop halfway through, so it wasn't that good. So if I was being uncharitable, I would put it in the quit halfway pile. But not because it was actually bad. I enjoyed the hell out of it, and I went back and played it, and we kicked ass, and it was fun. So technically it belongs in the B column. I love the side games. I love the cars. I love the combat. Swapping through the stances, seeing the characters is really neat. I enjoyed it a lot. We're going to stick that in B. Then I did Half-Life 2 for the first time. I also did Half-Life 1 for the first time, but I did both of those off stream because I did the remake of 1. But that was off stream, so that doesn't count for the list. So Half-Life 2 is Half-Life 2. It's a good game. I played it. I shot through it. In fact, Half-Life 2 was so enjoyable, I ended up doing the next game in the list, Entropy 2, which I did Entropy 1 and Entropy 2, which were 2 mods of Half-Life 2. In fact, I had another mod still installed that I kind of want to play still at some point because the gameplay and the shooting and just the gold source engine, the source or gold source, whatever the hell it's called. I grew up in the time where my gaming on PC would have been the source engine, but since I didn't have a PC, I never played the source engine. But there is something so magical about it that even now I feel nostalgic for something that I shouldn't have nostalgia for. And that's just a really cool feeling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Half-Life 2, also because I did the gnome. I did the whole gnome challenge, which I wasn't expecting to do, and I did it, and it was pretty fun in Half-Life 2 Part 2. I'm counting all that in one area. Part 1, Part 2, and the actual main Half-Life. I'm counting that all in one group. Entropy 0 was also pretty fun. It got better in the second, and I would say that Entropy 2 was also really good, and I would probably put Entropy 2 up into the B column, and 1 was just alright, that I would put in C. They were both really good. They could probably be in the same thing, but if I did change the tier, what I would do is I would just do this. I would just move Half-Life down to C tier. Because I don't want to put it up to B, because, I mean, I did enjoy them, like I did it with the craziness of this, but no matter, I did enjoy them, but they didn't add any extra, like, punchy stream stuff besides doing the gnome challenge result. You know what, fuck it, Half-Life 2 is getting up here. Now, this is, once again, this is not to say that Entropy 0 was bad in any way, shape, or form. This is me tiering my streams, not by, like, how much I enjoyed them. There's almost no game that I streamed this year that I didn't enjoy it for some level. Speaking of which, next up is Fire Emblem Randomized Path of Radiance. So this was a game that I got to near the end, then lost, or I lost the data or something, or we like wiped, or something happened. I think I couldn't get past the level. I think I couldn't get past the level because of the way our characters got randomized, and I had to restart this a couple times too because I couldn't get through like the first couple missions. So this was a pretty neat challenge to do. For doing the randomizer. We did get a lot of repeat classes. And I know the randomizer didn't work 100% well. However, we did find out that silver weapons could hurt the Black Knight. So even though we lost as Ike, we did eventually beat the game because we did have ways of defeating it. So when it comes to Fire Emblem games that I would randomize, I'd probably not do Path of Radiance again. I would definitely do the sequel just to give it a shot to see if I can get a randomizer to randomize a little bit more, or maybe something. We'll see what kind of randomizer I can get. But so far, the Game Boy Fire Emblems have been the best to randomize. Next up is Jedi Survivor. Jedi Survivor was fun to play. The combat was really fluid and enjoyable. Exploring the planets was okay. It was 120 something gigabytes of data. Like, they just didn't compress shit, and it kind of had a bunch of glitches, and it was kind of weird as it loaded, but it still played fine. The story was pretty neat. This doesn't bode well is still funny to me. Being the fucking Jedi with a blaster and a lightsaber was the best thing that they've ever done in a no wonder Jedis don't use blasters. A Jedi with a blaster and a saber is unstoppable bullshit. You could just shoot your opponent who now block your bolter blasts, and then you sword them to death because they can't stop them both. It was enjoyable. Now, I've watched other people play Jedi Survivor, and they've had different experiences, and they've had more meme and fun. So I'd say Jedi Survivor, it was a good game. Probably nothing that I'd go back to, nothing extra special. But if you said, Pete, you had to play Jedi Survivor again, I'd be like, yeah, okay, I'll play it again. So I'm putting Jedi Survivor over here in C. It wasn't the best streaming experience because I probably would have gotten just as much enjoyment if I played it on my own and didn't stream it. But it was still a good game. So it's going to go there for C. Mega Man Battle Network 2. I like the Mega Man Battle Network series. I like it a lot. However, after playing 2 again, I realized I don't like 2 as much as I like 3. But it's still okay in the way it goes. It's a good game series that I have nostalgia for, but I like it. It did have the, yeah, Stormpike even put in there. It did have the radiation joke at the very end, which is amazing how just radiation is warping reality and all the little kids aren't just show up in the end. Oh, we'll be fine. So Mega Man Battle Network 2, I enjoy the way the combat works in the game, but the story is just kind of meh. They were just finally getting the Battle Network series good. 1 was okay. 2 got better. 3 is the best. So even though I enjoyed the game a lot, it only had like 1 real stream meme. So I'm going to put Mega Man Battle Network 2 in D tier. Once again, not really that bad. Not a bad game. I always enjoy it, but just... I'll play Battle Network 3 on stream, but there's probably no way I'd ever stream 2 again. Next up, we have a bit of a meme. So I started a free-to-play Genshin account near the beginning of the year. And it started because I wanted to do a Genshin stream where I pretended I was playing Raid Shadow Legends on on April Fools. So I started my free-to-play, streamed it a couple more times. I, of course, did the April Fool's stream where I pretended I was playing Raid Shadow Legends. I did where I showed my feet stream, the legendary stream that one person won. However, Genshin was the game where I got my first ever comment on Twitch, not on Twitch, my first ever comment on YouTube of some random Actually, I kind of got to find this again. What was the comment that someone put on the video? This is like my first ever YouTube comment. I got to find it. I think this was in like the 3rd stream of it or something like that. No, see, that's the feet reveal stream. After the feet reveal stream, here, free to play Genshin Part 2 during my first normal pulls. That was like my most viewed video. Well, it's the first YouTube video, like 100 people watched it. And then I've got 2 comments on the fucking video. The first one says, "Sup, doing nice vids." And the second person just says, "Slay." There's only like 2 other videos on my YouTube that have comments. This is the one with the most comments, and one of them is just slay. Yes, fart smeller slay. Fucking hell. Weebs, man. What are you gonna do? Alright, so Genshin is gonna go in the I quit halfway pile. It was fun. It's fun game that I played off stream for a while, but eventually, after putting in a whole bunch of hours, I did teeter off and I picked up other side games to play. So I only played it on stream a bit. They were fun enough just to show off what I was doing. I should probably go back to the account at some point and look at it again. I know I did get some fun stuff and some newer characters that I liked and were building up, but I just stopped doing it because I had other side projects that I was doing at some point where I just wanted to play other games. So I'm going to put Genshin in the quit halfway. Not because it's bad, not because I don't like it. I played it a lot off stream, but I only streamed it like 3 times, and it was all right. Then we've got the big boy. The big boy that everyone remembers, the one everyone talks about. Not because I streamed it, but I mean the game itself is Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII is just one of the big ones. Everybody loves Cloud. It was like a huge commercial success. Lots of people played it as a kid. And playing through it again, I did upgrade the graphics and I upgraded the sounds and the some of the other stuff. I also put in a mod that rebalanced it, made it a bit harder in a lot of ways, moved some items around, but Final Fantasy VII was still enjoyable. The characters were there. Once again, you're playing like a class system, but you could edit the characters with the materia, which was fun. So you could always just make like the best teams that you wanted to. Final Fantasy VII, really fun game to play. I'm going to put it up there with the other Final Fantasies. Maybe it's because I don't have the nostalgia for it, but playing Final Fantasy V, 6, and 7, all 3 of those games are just quality. All 5, 6, and 7 are just really good quality games. I really like them a lot. They all going to go in A tier. We had fun streaming them. They all brought in their own stream memes. And I just like playing them. Yeah. So that's just what they are. Next is Fire Emblem Burger King, or Call of the Burger King. So this wasn't a randomized Fire Emblem seed. However, this was the best. Yeah, Stormspike, you're spoiling. This was the best Fire Emblem content I have played in years. It was fast-paced. It was enjoyable. They didn't linger on the story too much, but they still kept the story where it was kind of strung together. It was full of memes. It was really enjoyable. And yeah, Call of the Burger King is going to join Arx Fatalis as just one of my favorite games I streamed this year. Not only was it a good game, it was full of memes, fun to play, and like I said, probably one of the best Fire Emblem games I've played in a decade. Unless you count the randomized versions of the Game Boy Advance versions, then, they'd be around here, probably S, but Call of the Burger King was something really special. It was really good. Next, we've got Northern Journey. So, this was a game that I heard of once. So, you'll remember Arx Fatalis, right? Arx Fatalis is from a series of games, from a studio of games, Arcane Studios, that I have played a lot of their games. In fact, I played a lot of their games on stream. After I did this, I found out that there is a YouTuber who did reviews. They're called Mandalore. And they did a bunch of reviews. So I watched and went, wow, this guy likes Arcane Studios just like I do. And I watched all his videos. And I'm like, yeah, this is great. So he had a list of other video games. And considering I liked a lot of the stuff that he played, I saw one of his new videos. And that was this game, Northern Journey. Northern Journey was pixelated graphics in a 3D world. It has amazing, like, dark synth music inside of it. The first-person shooter gameplay was really fun to play. I still listen to this thing's OST to this day. Anytime I'm thinking, hey, I want some kind of generic thing to listen to or even go to sleep to, I go to Northern Journey. I'm putting that in S tier. I fucking love this game. It was so good to play. It looked good. It sounded good. even though it didn't really come in with any super stream memes, to me, I had so much fun doing this. I'm putting Northern Journey in S tier. It just really was. Then we've got Dokapon Kingdom with my mods. So, my mods, while luckily usually have time to be here during a stream, do also have bullshit to do in their lives. And we see each other in real life, and we play video games together. So, unfortunately, there's a lot of video games and a lot of things IRL that we're doing together. Dokapon Kingdom on Switch is fun. We've been playing Dokapon Kingdom for almost, oh god, freshman year of college, which was 2010. So we've been playing Dokapon Kingdom for like 30 years. No, we've been playing it for like 13 years. We love Dokapon Kingdom, and we enjoy playing with each other. That's what I've been doing for 13 years. They were also pretty fun streams, because it's finally fun playing this game and doing it on stream, where we get to just make all the jokes that we always get to make. However, we only did 2 streams of it. So, I'm going to put this in the Genshin tier of we quit halfway. Now, is there a chance that we'll be back? Probably. But I'm going to keep it 100. We've got so many games that we want to play together and are really cool to do. I don't know if we would have if it will be anytime soon. So we're going to squish that down into the quit halfway, considering we're still halfway through Baldur's Gate 3. And there's other cool stuff we want to do, like classic World of Warcraft that we were doing at the beginning of this year, but then we all got jobs and we couldn't do it anymore. So, all right. So after that, we had another game in the Final Fantasy series. Since we were doing a marathon, we did the first 3 games last year at the end of the year, and we did, of course, 4, 5, and 6, and 7 this year. However, we didn't just stop at 4 Final Fantasy games this year. We went into the 5th Final Fantasy game of the year, the brand new release of Final Fantasy 16, created by the team who watched Game of Thrones while grinding in Final Fantasy 14. The story kind of sucked. The dialogue, like I said, was like Game of Thronesy. Like, they put a lot of Game of Thronesy stuff in there. It was whatever. Clive is kind of a blank slate, but he was kind of funny. He almost has a Kiryu quality to him, where he's dumb when the side stories start coming in, where he just like goes along with the flow, even though everything was kind of weird. However, Final Fantasy 16 had great music, it had great combat, and it had great spectacle, and I value that a lot. It was really enjoyable. I went back and played it multiple times. I played this game while I had COVID, and I continue to play this. So, I'm going to put Final Fantasy 16 in the B tier. It didn't have the memorability and the lovability of 5, 6, and 7. But, like, even 4 being in C tier is being kind of uncharitable. But, because it did give us the busting meme. But, these Final Fantasy 4 walked so 5, 6, and 7 could fly. 16 had good combat. I love some of the music. It's another game where I will open up some of the music when I want to listen to something to get hyped. The basic combat music and the Titan theme were fucking amazing. I love them. And the Bahamut fight, away. Fuck, that's so good. So going into B tier, I played it when I have COVID. I played it for a whole bunch of hours. I'll probably play the DLC. I think a DLC came out for it, so maybe I'll play it again at some point. I even started a new game and played it in a bit, because I could just skip the combat and just do the... Sorry, I could skip the story and just do the combat, and that was pretty fun. So we'll put Final Fantasy 16 B tier. Next up is Triangle Strategy. Triangle Strategy was pretty neat. Some of the characters were likable. I liked the way that they had the branching storyline. The only issue is they didn't really branch the storyline all storylines ended up bringing the story to the same place no matter what, pretty much. So even though the game wants you to replay it 3 times, there's no real reason to replay it 3 times besides a few handful of missions. And while they did have a pretty interesting combat that had some tactical stuff to it, I prefer Fire Emblem. I preferred a bit more straightforward Fire Emblem. So Triangle Strategy was a pretty good game. It was decent enough. But I'm actually going to put Triangle Strategy in D tier. For them wanting you to play it like twice more to get the good ending, no thank you. I played it once. I'm good. Some of the characters in there were neat. The combat system was pretty interesting. Wasn't the best. I still prefer Fire Emblem because it's a bit more simple and didn't have like a bunch of extra nonsense tacked onto it. But music was also pretty good. So I'm gonna stick Triangle Strategy in D tier. Not an awful game. Probably something that I would never think of streaming again. If they came out with a sequel, I would probably give it a look. And I'd probably maybe play it on my own, not on stream. I don't know. We would have to see. So, Triangle Strategy, fun game in a vein that I might like, just not really for me. Next game is Atlas Fallen. So, this is a game that came out. It's like a double A game. It's pretty good. Combat's okay. The character's kind of forgettable. The world is kind of sandy and out there. But combat was going good. I ended up playing a lot of this game off stream, where I stopped streaming it and I played more off stream. So Atlas Fallen is a pretty good game. However, for a stream game, I'm going to put it as quit halfway because I also still haven't finished it. Like I said, the combat was good. Everything else was like double A quality. So it's a good like B budget game that I probably should have played and finished. But I put in like 30 hours and I couldn't see the end coming yet. So I just kind of like slowly drifted out and went, eh. So pseudo open world, had a good amount of stuff to do. Pretty fun, but not a game I wanted to continue streaming. Maybe a game I'll pick back up and finish playing myself at some point, but we'll see. Actually, no, wait, hold up. We need to put this in the proper pot. Unfortunately, I literally made this list just to put Atlas Fallen there. I played it halfway and I'm never going back. I literally made this category just for Atlas Fallen. Actually, no. It kind of we'll see. Anyway, then we've got my yearly Dark Souls 1 randomizer. Look, chat. I love Dark Souls 1. I love it a lot. I love randomizers. You know this. It is known I love randomizers. And I have done this every year for 3 years in a row. And I'm looking forward to doing it again. However, I know it's just Dark Souls 1. So, I'm going to put Dark Souls 1 in the D tier. Now, I might love playing it. I really love doing it. But I'm going to put it in D tier. It's probably not the best streams, but I love it, and I'm going to keep fucking doing it, so shut the fuck up. The Arbiter of the Bourgeois? Oh, yeah, with the different changed voice lines. Yeah. So, I'm putting... Okay, I lied. I'm not putting it in D tier. I'm putting it in C tier. Fuck you. I love Dark Souls too much to do that to Dark Souls. I love that too much to do with the Dark Souls. I know it's not the greatest stream game, and I do it every year, but God, I love Dark Souls 1. It is the perfect Dark Souls to randomize. It is the perfect one to randomize, and I fucking love it. Pokemon Infinite Fusion. So, Infinite Fusion, we had to do twice, because the first time I did this, we lost to our rival's first Pokemon in the Elite Four, and we completely wiped. So I had to play Infinite Fusion randomized twice. But guess what? I fucking love this game still. Now, it might not be as tight as some of the other randomized Pokemons are, and I'm not allowed to do as much. I'm not allowed to have, like, I can't randomize their move pools like I could in a normal randomized run, but Infinite Fusion is still a really good Pokemon to do a randomized Nuzlocke. I might not be able to randomize their move pools, but because they are two fused Pokemon, they at least have varied move pools, and the constant upload of new sprites and seeing the crazy bullshit that gets thrown out, not to mention the power level of your opponent's Pokemon, because there's a point where they could have something really two good things fused together and wreck your face. Not to mention, this has the thing where you have to fight the 3 legendary birds together, and that's almost an end runner. You have to plan around fighting the 3 legendary birds at once, because you have to fight them one Pokemon at a time, and they get 3 moves per turn. There are 3 Pokemon in one moving at the same time, while you only get 1. It's actually an incredibly insane challenge. Like, the second time we did this, I literally raised the Pokemon just to damage it and then let it die. I had to strategize around it. So much goodness in this. Pokemon Infinite Fusion, definitely A tier stream game. It's really good. I'm probably going to be playing it again. I might do like a different version of a Pokemon, but I'll probably be going back to Fusion. They keep adding new ones. It's really fun to do, and it's in the good it's in Kanto, which is in a really nice zone, and they really worked around it well. It'd be kind of neat for them to do something like this for other generations of Pokemon, where they could make their world a bit better and change things around. Because this is all Pokemon, so having different regions but look different or have this kind of treatment would also be pretty neat. But yeah, Pokemon Infinite Fusion, great. Play it again. Sea of Stars. So, Sea of Stars was a very enjoyable game. I enjoyed the combat. I enjoyed the story. I liked the characters. All the characters in there were good, fun. This was a very solid game. The only thing is, the ending kind of didn't work for me. Like, I didn't really like the ending. I kind of wanted there to be more. Like, this was like one of the first games where I wanted them to have more fucking dialogue at the end of the game. But they didn't. They just kind of said, cool, you got the good ending this time. Now go off and fight the Space Wizard again. You know, go fight the ultimate evil in a shoot 'em up, in a shmup. So I'm going to put Sea of Stars in B tier. Now, the reason why I'm putting it in B tier, I love this game a lot. But when it came for stream games, this was just a comfortable game that I really wanted to stream. And I really enjoyed it. And it was the first time doing it. So I will have a lot of praise to say for Sea of Stars. But it did miss a few things that I was looking for at the end. Like, I kind of wanted more resolution between a Furl and the... oh, God. I'm the old alchemist. That's right. It was also the reason where I came up with this voice. Wait, no, I came up with that voice in Final Fantasy VII. Never mind. So, Sea of Stars, I enjoyed the hell out of this. This was definitely one of my favorite games of the year. But I'm going to put it down in B tier because it was probably just a B tier stream. They were just B tier streams. Inscription. I have never played Inscription before. I have only heard about it, and I knew about only the first part. I only knew about the cards you were playing with Leshy, but I didn't even know how the game worked. All I knew, you were playing like a spooky card game against some kind of weird entity. I didn't know you actually got up from the table, or that there were puzzle elements, or there was fun stuff to do. This was a really good Halloween spooky game. Not because it was 100% spooky and like, oh no, Halloween spooks, but because it was a pretty fun game. And spoiler, I love card games. I love them a lot. I love Magic the Gathering. I used to play Hearthstone. I like Pokemon. I like Yu-Gi-Oh card games. I like all that. Even other games with cards in them. If you take a game and you put a card system in it, I'm probably going to like it. And guess what? I fucking loved Inscription. It was really fun to play. It was definitely a neat game to play. Were there any real stream memes pulled out of it? Anything that made me go, hell yeah, this was great? Probably not. But it was a good game, and people enjoyed it for Halloween. So that's definitely going to go with the A. Next up is Hobbs Barrow. It was a pretty quick and short point-and-click game. It had some horror-ish elements. It had like kind of eldritch horror and some kind of spooky stuff. But the game didn't really delve anywhere. And it didn't have too many secrets. So it was a pretty good point-and-click. it didn't really go super anywhere. So I'm going to say this is a pretty good game. I also really like the pixel art and that the time period that they did this in, because you don't really get that many games in this time period, which I think there should be a bit more in like a Victorian era. Like the whole point of the game was you were doing grave robbing, and it was like seen as like the classy thing to do. Oh, I'm being a paleontologist. I'm just digging up random burial graves of native people. This is what we do. This is what like something like that is just kind of like it's got that like that secret morbidity to it, which is pretty neat. So I enjoyed playing it, but as overall for a stream game, it was all right. It was all right. No real memes got pulled out of it. I got the little goblin guy with the face. It was fun. World of Horror was another Halloween game I did. World of Horror was a fun game to play. I've been playing it for years, but this is the first year it was actually released, and I played it for the Halloween games. This is always going to be a game that I'll probably come back to, stream it for a while. I know there's a bunch of mods, and I know that there's a lot of extra side content too. So World of Horror is always a good stream game. I'm going to put that in C tier. It's something I can always go back to, something I can always stream. I know people enjoy it. I love the music. I love the stories, and there's a lot of mods that you can get for this game that I haven't gotten to yet. So I probably will at some point. Now, I know what you're thinking. Pete, why isn't that game that crashed on you and lost all the data not here? The answer is you're right. It should be here, and it would go into the quit halfway and never going back pile. Not because I quit halfway, the quarry. Not because it was like cringy. The cringiness was fun. The cringiness was fun. It was enjoyable to sit through there and watch kind of just annoying people do things and trying to like them enough. So it was neat playing the quarry, but we'll put that as the invisible quit halfway and never going back, mostly because the game, my computer crashed on me and it wiped and corrupted the entire data for the entire playthrough, which sucked ass. So fuck that. Another game I played was Decarnation. I had some kind of ideas of what Decarnation was. It was like an RPG Maker psychological horror game where you're a model artist and you get kidnapped by a crazy dude who wants to keep you as his own. He keeps you locked in a room. There's turmoil in your own mind. There was some neat gameplay. I like the story. I wrapped this entire game up in like 5-6 hours in one big playthrough. It was enjoyable to sit through, but it's probably one of those games that I would recommend to somebody, but I wouldn't recommend to like most people. I'd be like, hey, would you like a does this, I would like describe the situation to them and then say, do you like a game that kind of has that kind of psychological stuff to it? And if they said, oh, that sounds like a really neat idea, I'd be like, here you go. It's a 5-hour game. You'll like some of the characters. And it's a pretty good game. It was pretty good to sit through for the story. Gameplay was okay. Not something I'd ever go back to. Not necessarily scary. No real stream memes came out of it. But I'd definitely say I'm not disappointed that I played the game. Suika Game. Suika Game is a game I played once. And it's like an infinite puzzle game that you can play a million times. I'm going to put that in quit halfway. Not because it was bad. Not because it was a bad stream game either. Like it was pretty, it's pretty mesmerizing even to watch Suika Game. So I'm just going to put it in the quit halfway because I might stream it again at some point, but I'll probably just keep playing it on my own because it's a real, it's on the Switch, so I could just kind of pull it up while I'm doing something else and just play a little mind-numbing puzzle game that is kind of addictive. So I'm going to put that in the quit halfway pile, but not because it's bad. I actually recommend Suika Game. Same thing with everything here. I'd recommend Dokapon Kingdom if you have a whole bunch of friends, and I'd also recommend Genshin Impact. It's a gacha game where you don't really have to spend money on it, and you can get a bunch of good stuff. And you can get some enjoyment out of it because of the way the game plays. So give it a shot. Anyway, next is Isoland 3. So I played Isoland 1 and Isoland 2 on the Switch years ago. They're little tiny puzzle games made by like a Chinese indie developer. And I like the art style. The music is always very calming. They've always got some kind of like um not eldritch. Trying to think of the word. Like a ethereal quality to them. They always end up in space somewhere. The puzzle's already pretty neat. They're never really too hard, but they're not like the most straightforward, so it does take you a while to click some things and figure it out. I like the Iceland series. It's really fun. This developer also has a whole bunch of games that I got in a big pack, which is why I ended up playing this. The only problem is the developer claims all the music from the game. So I've got like, fortunately, my videos aren't monetized on YouTube. So there's no copyright strikes. There's just copyright claims. So the dude copyright claims all his fucking music. So even if I did stream it, I could only stream it. I could never post it anywhere else. So they're neat games to play. So I'm just going to stick it down in D tier, not because it was a bad game. In fact, I enjoyed playing it for I think like 4 or 5 hours I played it, because that's all it took to beat it. But man, come on. You're like an indie developer and I'm playing your game. What the fuck? Don't claim like your little like calm music. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Especially, you're a Chinese developer. You should be you're the king of the bootleggers. That's one thing that makes you great. I can get Microsoft Word from China for super cheap without paying a fucking subscription to it. God damn it, China. I like you because you're Yarhar Fiddly D. Don't ruin it now. All right. So, another game that I played. Now, these last 2 games, kind of cheating. I've been playing Yakuza 2. I haven't beaten it yet. So I can't really like fully say if I'm going to enjoy it, but it's a Yakuza game. I'm enjoying it. In fact, I'm going to stream it right after this. So there's no way it's bad. Like, it's not bad at all. Like, right now, I don't know how this game is going to go. The one thing I will say, though, is it is missing some things that I really liked from 1 and 0 that aren't in here. I missed the different combat styles. There's no kart racing. There's no toy car racing, which I'm just going to put it in C tier just because of that. It's still a Yakuza game. It's still got Kiryu. It's still fun to do. But the combat got kind of dumbed down a bit. And without toy car racing, yeah, sorry, you're going to go in C rank. Maybe when I do this, because this will probably be in the 2024. If I do this again in 2024, which I'll try to remember because this is fun enough. So I'll try to remember in 2024 that I have this game, and we'll see if it changes out of C rank. And finally is Bolt Gun, a game that I've been playing, a game that actually hurts my eyes when I play it. It actually hurts my eyes when I play Bolt Gun. I can only play it for almost 2 hours every time. But I keep coming back because I just like boomer shooters. I just like the first-person shooter genre, and I like boomer shooters. I've even played a bunch off-stream. So this has been a fun game to play. I put it on hard difficulty, and there's only been one spot that like hard-walled me for a while, but since then, the game's gotten a lot more manageable. So, you know, the crazy difficulty isn't just going to hold you there the whole time, which I find nice. But it is still pretty difficult with the challenges they've been doing. So I'm going to put Bolt Gun in the C tier. It's been a fun game to play. I can only play it for short amounts of time. Not really going to generate any stream memes, but I think it's a pretty good game. And I've actually gotten a pretty good amount of YouTube views for Bolt Gun, which is pretty neat. Also, I think I've also discovered a trick. So what I need to do is I need to stop putting I need to stop putting the parts of my videos in the video, right? Like, oh yeah, part 1, part 2, part 3, they all get around the same amount of views, right? Or you get like, here's all the randomized Nuzlocks. 1 view, 4 view, 2 view. Oh, look at this random Bolt Gun stream. I didn't put what order of video this is in. More views. I didn't put any order of where this is. I just put the name of the game and a title. I got views. I put what part of this was. way less views. So what YouTube is telling me is never put the part of the video in there for people to follow. Just give them random titles and slap it on the thing. That's how you've got to do it. You just gotta slap in. Yeah, it's a game, no parts. It's just here's the game. Fuck you, and then the algorithm will promote it more or something. I don't know. Anyway, all right. So that is the tier list for the year. Arx Fatalis, Rise of the Burger King, and Northern Journey were my favorite games to stream this year. There's so much about them that I love. I enjoy every moment of them. Also, they're definitely some of the favorite things that I streamed all year. The Final Fantasy Marathon that I will be continuing soon. The funny clickbaity ones that I got were, where is it? Wait, the fuck? Where the fuck did that come from? Dark Souls Randomized Part 2. Randomly 350 views. Okay. Everybody loves Part 2. Loves Part 2. Let's see. I did some of the Pokemon Fusion ones, and they got, like, the little clips got some views on them. So I have to do more clips of stuff. Like Evolution Not Even Once when Megamind evolved. That apparently popped off, but that's like the only one. So I got to spend more time messing around with nonsense. So I'll figure out. I'll mess around with some bullshit. We'll see what happens. Because this YouTube channel is by far the thing I just don't care about. Lies of P only got a bunch of views because the actual game came out. So people started looking for Lies of P content. So they must, the algorithm must have shown them mine for whatever reason. I don't think anything else is like really big, but like there's so many. I don't even edit these videos. If Twitch ruins my stream videos, I just upload them full. I don't cut them down. I don't edit things out. I don't mess around. When Twitch ended up taking a lot of my videos and ripped them into a whole bunch of pieces, I literally just quit them. I just deleted them and I just said, "Yeah, I'm not figuring these out. I'm not putting all these together. I don't have the time and I don't have the skill to do like all the editing if Twitch fucks up a VOD on me. So these are just full uploads. So, it's not the YouTube's main content. So I don't really have any also Arx Fatalis has like some fun hits on it. Also, I love how the Rising... Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. My title, I made it the F up. No views. First of all, this isn't even from the right game. This isn't even a meme from the game. This is from a completely different game. But I guess because I put F there, nobody watched it. Like, nobody watched part 1. And the joke about QAnon didn't hit either. I fucking love it. Anyway. Alright, so, yep, that's my tier list. So, we'll be continuing. And I'm going to keep streaming in the new year. In fact, I'm going to keep streaming right now. So, yeah. Final Fantasy was real good to play. We're going to play more of those. In fact, I know the last Final Fantasy we ended off with 16. But before that, in order, I was playing 7. But the second half of the remake comes out soon. And I never fully streamed the first half of the remake. So, yeah. I'm going to be pushing through Bolt Gun and Yakuza. And I think I'm going to be playing the remake. Because I also didn't play the Yuffie content. So I'm going to be playing the first half of the remake along with the Yuffie content. And then the second half is coming out. And I'm going to play that too. So I think that's the perfect place to continue. We did FF7. Then we do 2 parts of FF7 Remake. And then eventually we move back to doing 8. But we'll get there as we get there. Because right now we got Yakuza to go. So let me swap over. That down. Also, I got to look at... Like, I might have missed some games that I played and streamed, but I don't really remember, or I didn't upload the VODs. But a lot of them were just going to be like small one-off games and stuff, so I'm not worrying about them. So we'll see if I actually have it in me to like get up a video editing program and separate the tier list I did from the Yakuza stream. Otherwise, it's just gonna be part of the stream. I had an idea of doing it yesterday, but I knew my mods weren't around yesterday, and I figured that they would enjoy me doing a review of last year. So I didn't want to just do it while no one was here. Alright. Here we are, back with Kiwami 2. I've been enjoying it. It's still Yakuza. No matter where I put it on my tier list, or matter the few things it's missing, it's still Yakuza. It's still enjoyable. But definitely, I think Yakuza 1 was my favorite. And Yakuza 0 is definitely next in line, really close. Alright, but now we gotta do the thing where I go all over town looking for keys. Also, we now have the next area for plot, but that doesn't mean we can't do another little side stuff.
Oi!
Come on, asshole, you don't get away that easy. Huh? I wasn't trying to get away, Mitsui-san. Oh, I have a replacement on the way. How could I forget? Silly me. Why don't you gents just wait inside, okay? Stop trying to weasel out of this. Ugh. Oh. Hey, that's the guy. He's my replacement.
Hmm? Excuse me?
Well, imagine that. Takasago was telling the truth and he is our man in the flesh. You're playing for him, yeah? Right. They're right? You're here to play nope. No. No. Fuck you. You can't make me.
Yeah. I don't even...
You're breaking my balls here, man. I'd think twice if I were you. Your buddy Takasago here has been a real bad slump. You pinch hit for him now, and you're starting at 1,000 points. Lose even one hand, and you're done.
Manny.
1,000. I'd take a mahjong god to turn the tables now. Sorry, Takasago, but you're dead where you stand. Hell, I'm willing to make this more interesting. If you win, we'll clear every last yen of this guy's debt. Fat chance, though. But please help me. I'll do anything.
I've only really dabbled in mahjong.
Looks back on his past, reads my game files. How much mahjong have you played? None. Oh, fuck you. Oh, I've only dabbled. But if you don't do this, I'm a goner. What are they gonna do to me when I can't pay up?
Fine. I'll take a spot.
Huh, you got a real heart of gold, buddy. But if I win...
But if I win, you said you clear his debt, right?
Sure will. But if you lose, his debt's going to the ceiling. Please don't lose. Now, come on, let's get going. Sure? I don't know what the peer list tile does, but yes? Watch, it makes the game harder. Let me review the minigame guide. 19 pages.
Oh my god!
Can this be checkers? 4 players compete to be the first 14 tile hand. The hand is typically composed of 4 groups of 3 tile combinations and 1 pair. Point value players' hands is determined by the tiles they have collected. For a list of Mahjong hands, please refer to hands. Can we just play like Rummy? Can we play Rummy instead? Can you please put Rummy in the game instead? I really want to play that instead. Please, 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 please. I can play that with the tiles. I can play Rummy I can play Rummy Cube. Fuck yeah. Each player takes turn drawing and discarding tiles to construct their hand in each of the win condition. In adding to drawing them, players can steal certain tiles from their opponent's discard. A game of Mahjong consists of tiles. 3 suits are fairly easy to identify. Circles, bamboo, and characters. Then you've got the winds and the dragons. The region contains the tiles you were using to construct your winning hand. The region below the player name in the discard area, you can get an idea of the other player's hands by looking at what they discard. The region to the right of your hand is the meld area. Sets made from stolen discards are placed here. These tiles are locked and you cannot take them apart to change up your hand. Remember, your melds can be seen by everyone. Yeah, you take something that somebody played. You know what, Sternpike? That's what we need to do at some point when we have like a in-person meeting again. I'll bring Rummy Cube out and we can play it. And we can give that a game. Hand exposed, yeah. A hand that has no exposed melds is called a concealed hand. It is generally considered a smarter play to keep your hand concealed as long as you can. So melding, stealing isn't always the right move. Dealer starts off each game. Dora in the center there that represents the Dora. Only one is revealed at the start, but can be flipped over to create bonus points. The sets you need to collect are divided into chi, pawn. Oh yeah, these are the ones that I have to actually like. Someone needs to show me better how to do this. 3 consecutive of the same suit, 3 of a kind of the same tile. For chi and pawn, con is 4 of a kind of the same tile. Pair, 2 of the same tile. Mahjong can be overwhelming the new players. No shit. Here are a few suggested hands to aim for. Yeah, this Dragon Triplet, Prevailing Winds. Oh, okay. Yeah, you get 3 sets and then a pair and then you win. But that also could count for meld. So, but there's also other rules. But you know there are alternative win conditions such as 7 pairs or more advanced hands such as 13 orphans which have higher point values. Yeah, and then hands have point values and like okay. Like the bottom one it's got what 3 dragons in it and then tiles in a row. Like, I also have to remember what tiles are what in a row. Like, the numbers on the top left is 3, 4, and 5, but sometimes I don't remember that the 5 is a triangle. I don't know. So it is all nonsense I'm going to have to remember. Expose Muzzle Melding. Immediately after an opponent discards a tile, you can claim it and add it to your hand, creating a meld. Yeah, are divided into pawn, chi, and con. Explain the next page. All right, we're just gonna go with it, I guess. Start. So I started off with 3 dragons in hand. Wait. Ricci? Oh no. What the fuck is Ricci and Sumo? I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm about to say, did I just win the game already? I got a lot of good Sumo, completing a hand with a self-drawn tile. Anytime you need one more tile to win and you draw a tile that completes your hand, you can select Sumo. Do I win the game? Wait.
ついてんのがお前でよかったぜ。
当たらなくてよかった。
炎鵬。
Wait. Is that what me using that tile did? Did the tile say I just win the game? Is that what the... Did I accidentally use the cheat?
Who's the big meat now, motherfucker?
What the shit, man? You're like some kind of mahjong wizard.
I came in first, which means you'll clear Tasago's debt, right?
Like hell we will. We'll have to do better than win one to pay off this fool owes us.
That was your idea, not mine. You can't just change the terms after you lose.
Don't give me that preachy bullshit, man. Let's take this outside.
Hold on. I realize while we're playing, I think this guy's Kazuma Kiryu.
Huh? The Dragon of Dojima?
Not a name I choose to go by. But where were we? I believe you said something about taking this outside.
Let's get out of here. Sorry for dragging you into this mess. It was actually my first time playing here. I kinda just wandered in and they let me join in. I had a pretty good streak going too. I figured I could hurt a little longer. Well, that's when they turned up the heat. I lost all my winnings, and I was in the hole before I knew it. They played me for a fool, huh?
As long as you know better than to fall for it again. I won't be there to help you next time.
Right. I'm done with gambling. And with mahjong, I promise. Anyways, thanks for helping me out here. I hope I didn't waste who am I kidding? I didn't waste it. I'm never coming back to play mahjong. I'm not gonna be playing mahjong. I would need to actually learn how to play mahjong, like actually learn how to play it, and then I would, you know, possibly come back. Also, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, okay, what are you doing? Oh, he's drunk with power. He won one mahjong game in turn 1, and now he's just breaking everything. Oh no.
You thought you could contain me. Ah!
That is a redeeming quality for Yakuza 2, though. All the physics that you can fuck around with. Alright, let's see if there's any cheeky keys hanging around in here. Excuse me. Also, I did make some stewed beef today. And let me just say, fucking great. It was great. The only issue with the stewed beef is, most of the fat that liquidized in it, I couldn't really get... Yes, please. Alright, so what are we doing in here? Why am I allowed to walk around here and not break everything? Oh, damn. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Look. Oh, I'm in the staff room? Wait, what? I was waiting to see. Oh. Oh, my. That guy went into the back room. What's going on back there? Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh, no. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to. Oh, yeah, right there. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, God. It just keeps exploding everywhere. Oh, no. Sorry. I did. Oh, there we go. Oh, perfect. Oh, that's it. Just keep going like that. Just don't. Oh, yeah. Just everywhere. Just explode everywhere. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, this is the best thing ever. I fucking love this game. Don't go in there. It's a mess.
That's gotta be a part of the story, right? Where you go into the Sexu Club. Well, too late. I've already had Sex 3 in there. Yeah, it's the redeeming quality for no slot cars. Exploding furniture! Alright, so this is going back to the bar. So we don't want to go there yet. This is Mahjong. Yeah, see, the outward title is that it's a sex club, sexy club love bunny, but the real degeneracy going inside in there is the fucking Mahjong. That's why they couldn't put Mahjong parlor up front, because one of those is worse than the other. One of them is more degenerate. He's destroying everything. Why is he wearing a maid outfit while doing it? Oh, hello, folks. Oh, he got me. I taunted him and he showed me what for. Holy shit. He's fucking dead. Hey, you oh, hey, Yamcha, you okay? Oh. R.I.P. Yamcha. Yes, I will get the mod. I will put the mod in. I will remember to put the mod in before I finish streaming the game. Oh, they're made Kiryu. God damn, Kiryu fills that fucking dress out. God damn. Oh, damn. Who knew Kiryu actually has the chest for it? Watch where you walking, bitch. You got a homeless all over me. You got the cash to make this right? I'm sorry. If you're sorry, then cough up the cash to get out of my face. You smell like shit, man. But I don't have that kind of money. Guess you'll have to pay the hard way then. You really want to get your ass beat? We'll teach you how to watch where you're going, old guy. Please, no. These punks have no dignity. That's enough. If anyone needs to be taught a lesson, it's you two. Wait, you want a piece of this, Gramps? Knocking out one or two old fucks don't make a difference. But you want to go first? Let's fuck them up. Oh no, I can't lift up motorcycles. He's picking up furniture, run! Shit, this guy's tough. Let's go. Are you okay? Yes, thank you for saving a lowlife like me. Come on, that's no way to talk. What's your name? I'm Kami, sir. And you are? It's Kiryu. Kiryu-san, I have to repay you somehow. Would you mind if I took you somewhere I think you'd like? You're not gonna tell me up front?
Hi.
Hey, just trust me and hop on it. I call this baby the Turtle. It may not be the fastest ride in the street, but sometimes slow and steady wins the race, am I right? Supposed to sit in this? Yeah, so come on.
Kart racing is back, boys.
Well, here we are. The turtle treat you alright? I was getting a lot of funny looks. Sorry, pal. People are just jealous of your sweet ride, I'm sure. I'm not sure that was the reason. Anyway, just wait here a minute, Kiryu-san.
Nah.
Yo, Hirami-san, wake up. Sorry I dozed off there. Who you got there? Your bride-to-be? He's a beaut, man. Wait, you be a Kiryu-san? Nah, this fella saved my life. Oh yeah? Well, I'm glad you made it out of one piece. Anyway, welcome to Dragon Palace, Kiryu-san. The Dragon Palace? Darn tootin', get on in there. What the?
Oh, it's the gambling play. Okay.
This is our little secret. Well, after Purgatory got cleared out of West Park, we all congregated here. A lot's gone down since last year, you know.
I can see that.
Now, the meat of what we're here is gambling. Koi Koi, Ochikabu, you name it. Nobody gets in unless we deem them worthy. The fuzz don't suspect a thing either.
Yeah, wouldn't have suspected finding a gambling hall here myself.
Well, you're in it now. Have fun, Kiryu-san, and feel free to drop in whatever you like.
Thanks. Maybe I will.
Hi.
Of course. Now come on, let's get to the fun.
Okay. What the fuck is this? This here's where you can play Ochikabu. You down? The game is played with a Hanafuda deck, but only the cards from January to October are used. Each month has a numeric value equal to the month number. January is 1, October is 10. Players are each dealt 2 or 3 cards, which they then total. For totals over 10, only the last digit one's place is used. The player closest to 9 wins. There are 4 players, including a dealer. The dealer plays against the other players who place the bets. The dealer changes when the round ends. 4 cards are dealt face up on the table. Each player selects 1 card up from the 4 on the table as one to bet on. Each player receives an additional card from the deck. The non-dealer players may stand with 2 cards or draw a 3rd card to go into the showdown with a total of 3 cards. Players who choose a 3rd card draw it from the deck. The dealer draws once the 3 players are standing. After drawing 2 cards, the dealer may choose to draw a 3rd. The dealer may choose which player to challenge with 2 cards and which to challenge with 3. Okay. Once the winners are decided and the points calculated, the dealer changes and the game proceeds the next round. 4-1 and 9-1 each pay double your bet, while the 3 of a kind triplets, a 10-10-1, increases the pay by 20. For all the hands, the payout is the same as your bet. When the dealer and the player's hands are the same, the dealer wins. Okay. So, you're trying to hit like exactly 10, but if you ever go over 10, can you get 10 back? Like if you got like 30, does that count as 10? Or is 10 only reachable if you stay under 10? And after that, you only go by the tens digit. So you can only get to 9. Yeah, 6, yeah. Yeah, if a 0 is in the ones place, your sum is 0 unless you have an actual full 10. Yay! It's been such a long time since I've gotten a bot on my channel. Let's go! Alright, so what you need to do is you need to prove that you're not a bot by gift subbing 10 subs to the channel right now. If you do that, then I will know you're definitely not a bot and deserve to stay here on the channel. But damn, the price is lower than any competitor on the market? Oh man, that's amazing! Flexible and convenient, damn! Damn, you must be doing a really good business now. Why don't you promote it by giving me 10 subs right now? Some cards can form a special hand. 4-1. The first 2 cards dealt were 4 and 1. Valid only for non-dealers. Pays double the bet. The first 2 cards dealt were... Okay, so if you get a 4-1 and a 9-1... Oh, do you have to win with a 4 and a 1? Do you have to win with a 4 and 1 to get double? Because you're only at 5 and you gotta hope you beat everyone else? Huh. 3 cards all have the same value. Valued for dealer and players. Pays triple the bet. Is that only if you win, or is that like a special win condition? Like, the first 2 cards dealt were 9 and 1, then you just say, yeah, I win the game, Lamau. 10-10-1. 2 cards have the value of 10, and 1 is a 1. Valid for dealer and players. Pays 20 times the bet. The first 2 cards dealt were 4 and 6. Valid for dealer and players. The player can choose to remove themselves from the round. Wait, wouldn't you have... For 5,873 seconds? The first 2 cards were dealt were 4 and 6. Valid to dealing players. You can... But if the first 2 cards you got were 4 and 6, doesn't that mean you won the game because you got to 10? So why would you leave? Unless it's still a 0, even if you get... Oh, maybe the point is you're supposed to get close to 10, but not get 10? But why is 4 and 6 denied? Like, huh. I'll have to play to find out. The strength of normal special hands is as follows. The dealer's 10-10-1 is the strongest. 0 is weakest. Dealer's 10-10, player's 10-10-1. Dealer's 3 of a kind, player's 3 of a kind, 9-1, 4-1, 0-9. Sure, let's check it out. Sure, I'll give it a shot. Oh, this is game corner rules. I need to buy points for whatever. So this is actually like pachinko. Oh. It's literally just for money. There's no special items. Okay. So this is literally like pachinko. You pay money to play pachinko. Then you get fake things. And then you trade them next door for items. Let's just go intermediate. No, we won't use a charm. That's 9 points. I don't have a special one, but I guess I'm good. Yeah, I got 9 points.
よし
Everybody went over and had less.
行くぜ。
始めるぞ始めるぞ
始めるぜ。
これだ。
どうすんの
Ooh, I got 9 again. Alright, so someone has to get... Oh, the dealer also got 9.
行くぜ。
始めるぞ始めるぞ
始めるぜ。
Okay, so far I'm at... Haven't made anything.
これだ。
これだ
So the only real way to win this is you need to get special hands to actually win money. Otherwise, you don't really get anything.
勝負だ。
泣き。
よし
Because you only get your points back, so you don't... Oh, okay, so you only get points if you get special hands. You don't actually win the bets of your opponent. The bets your opponent made go to the house. Okay, so this really is a
始め
gambling
るぞ
game.
始めるぞ
始めるぜ。
これだ
これだ。
Wait, didn't I ask for one more card? Okay. Wait, what happened to all my points? What do you mean I have 88 points?
行くぜ。
始める
Is that how many I've
始め
won?
るぞこれだ
Or did I lose all 1,000 points? What? Wait, what happened? Huh? Yeah, where did I lose my 1,000 points? Or no, or did I have 100 only? No, I bought 1,000. What happened to all my points? What the fuck? So when the guy won money, he won it from us. He didn't win it from the house. Ow. Okay.
どうする勝負だ
おいちゃん。
よし
Okay, no, I actually made points this time. I have no idea what's going on.
行くぜ。
始めるぞ
I
始めるぞ
lost
始めるぜ。
900 points out of nowhere. I'm just gonna hope I get a 10-10-1, I guess.
どうすんのよし
Yeah, no.
行くぜ。
始めるぞ始めるぞ
始めるぜ。
これだ。
これだ
どうするんだ。
Alright, I got a 9.
勝負だ。
株。
But this is me just getting my points back.
行くぜ。
始めるぞ始めるぞ
So far, I haven't
Hajimere.
really progressed anywhere.
これだ
これだ。
I don't think this wins me anything. I don't know. I would have to actually watch someone play the game to... Oh, select play to challenge? Oh, because I had like a 9. What? Huh? Wait, is it because they had less? Okay. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like I kept like I lost all 1,000 points for somehow. I don't actually understand what that was. Is it because every time that they won, did they win the points from me that they bet got taken from me? That wow, this game that is like a first time experiencing that, and that sounded awful. The house always wins all the money. Or whoever the dealer was? But we were never the dealer? I don't know. I'll only buy 100 this time. And I'll do something else, and then we'll go back to doing other things, because I don't understand these. What are the rules for Koi Koi? Oh, look, 3 pages. Thank God. The game is played with a Hanafuda deck. Matching a card in your hand with one on the table allows you to take that card. The object of the game is to form special card combinations to outscore your opponents. There are 12 card suits, January to December. Each suit consists of 4 cards. When it's your turn, place 1 card from your hand on the table. If there is another card of the same suit on the table, you get the pair. If there are no other cards on the table of the same type, your card stays on the table. When you form a specific combination with acquired cards, you can select whether to call Koi and keep going. Don't call Koi. The hand ends and you get the points for the card combinations you hold. Okay. You need 200 points. Okay, whatever. Pick a card to determine the dealer. You are the dealer.
行くぜ。
お、やるか？
Alright, so I want to play cards that match the seasons. So if I played... Okay, it actually shows you what they match. Okay. Wait, am I supposed to be hitting a button to say Koi? To keep going? I don't get it. Is my opponent winning? Something's weird's going on here. I don't know what it is. No, you call it now? Okay. I need to watch actually people explain this because I don't get why the computer keeps going. Huh? Like, I feel it told me about making special combinations and then just didn't tell me what the combinations are that I'm supposed to be making. Junk? Okay. Junk, 1 point. Alright, let's keep going. I don't want to win with one. Or I can't win with 1 point. Okay. This is still the blind playing the blind at this point. Oh, wow. Do I just... Do I lose? Cool. So we just keep playing cards until someone pulls a big win card and then you just... It's over? I don't even have that many points. I don't know. No idea. I'd have to watch someone explain the game. I have no fucking clue. It's literally just, hey, we're making pairs, and then one person just goes, I win. I don't understand it. We're just gonna put that in the I'll come back definitely. Smiley face. Oh, there's floors here? What floor are we on? I doubt we're on 1, right? Well, let's go find keys. Or a random spooky guy selling. Oh, a weapons dealer. Antique pistol, long dagger, Chinese saber, hand grenade? Sengoku Fundoshi. Let's go. Get myself my own fucking loincloth. I'm getting myself a loincloth. Modded stove, modded iron, modded model gun. Mysterious syringe. Sengoku Tenugi? And Eye of the Dragon. A bizarre red stone that emits a powerful glow. Plus 12 to all stats and stamina. I mean, sure. Also, let's buy the gun. No. Plus 12 to all stats? Okay. All right, we'll stick a gem on ourselves. Why not? We got some nice underwear. And we do have a lot of weapons. Can I just discard something? Considering we still have the equipment, I guess we can fix things that are broken. I guess we can fix them. And then we'll buy the gun in case we want to just meme our way through a cutscene. Oh, okay. And these are actual blackjack and everything. Okay. I'm good on gambling. Let's go do the other stuff. I'm not a big gambler when it comes to card games like this. Ironically, the type of card games I don't care for. Here we go. Okay, so it is attached to this. Alright, so what do we want to do? What side stuff do we want to do besides getting through random fights? I should also get some food to eat. To heal up these wounds. Time to go to our favorite Korean barbecue place. Wow, I'm actually really tired right now. Holy hell. No, we already have the tongue. We don't want that again. No. Alright, let's see. We want to get stuff that we haven't gotten so we can expand. So what we're going to do is we're going to get Kalbi. Then we're going to get the grade A Kalbi just to prove how bad the irregular stuff was. I want the regular stuff, then I want the good stuff. Alright, so what other stuff is there? The Gravure Studio. Fusion? I mean, we can go back to watching the softcore porn again. But let's check out one we haven't checked out yet. So, how's it going? So we're in the mask, huh? Like it. I don't know. I don't have a bit. I'm tired. I'm actually kind of tired. I don't have a bit for this. My brain's too dumb to think of a joke. Well, I'm glad that this is like 2/3 of all the buildings in Kamurocho. It's just porn places. Are you looking to watch? Alright, watch some videos. Sure, let's see what we got. Let's see, is it still the same videos? Or are we gonna watch an armadillo kill someone? And then get the wife horny? Oh, no, we did get all the new ones. Oh, yeah, because we bought these at the DVD place. Bat shit crazy? Alright, let's go. Let's go with this one.
ワイのバットのサビにしたるわ。キリコちゃんを殺すのはワイやからな。ちゅうわけでくたばれや。
This one's about a crazy guy with an eye patch who murders people with a baseball bat. That hits a little too close to home. And then he flinches in case Majima's there. What about my second video? Let's go with this one. Leans in.
その後にね。明日お休みでしょ。今夜はゆっくりできるね。
Oh, baby!
This one is about an adorable new bride. It must be amazing spending every day with a woman you love. Yeah, too bad yours keep getting murdered on you. My time's up. I should get ready to go. Have a nice day, sir. What did you watch? Oh, I watched an interesting one. I watched the Crazy Murder Psycho one, and then I watched the porn. Alright, I'll remember that this is for the videos, but we can also do this in Shikafuku. Or, no. Oh god, why the fuck did I call it that? Salt and Bori, there you go. Wow, but I don't know how I'm this tired. Alright, so restaurants, that's the porn place, that's some more videos, which is more than just one. Shogi, no. Club Sega, I haven't gone to that Club Sega yet. Let's go to that Club Sega. And then I'll go to plot. Because they were teasing Majima, so let's trigger Majima. I wonder if he's going to show up and do things in the overworld, or they're just mentioning him just to mention him. He's got to be... No. Wow, you guys really love that shirt, huh?
ばらく寝てろ。
Oh no, my inventory's full. I gotta sell this stuff, I guess. Wait a minute. Inventory. I guess I got this nonsense in here. I guess I need to go to a convenience store. To store them in a box. Or the place where you can sell everything. Or we get the shiny thing at the end of the alley. My locker keys. Oh wait, this is just for weapons and oh. Oh, the modded model gun is low damage but paralysis. It only has 3 uses. Huh. I apparently didn't have enough skill to use that, so we'll put it away. We'll keep the funny ones out. Alright, so for the rest of the stuff, I still need someone to actually purchase it. Yeah, there's the pawn. Alright, so we need to go to the pawn store. No, not the porn store. The pawn store. There's actually multiple... There's actually enough places in this game for that to be confusing. Alright, since I can't actually deposit these in the box anywhere, I guess I'll just sell them. Well, that got me to $1 million. And that figured me out. Alright. I'm doing the link fast here, chat, so let's go kick some plot into overdrive and see if that can get me on board. Otherwise, I'll just end the stream a little bit short. We're just doing a little bit of tier list, an hour of tier list, an hour of Yakuza. Wait, so the place they're trying to leave a trap for me is just in the small dollar store here?
らっしゃいませ。
Bindings, bracelets. Woman. Oh, that's right. I have to buy her underwear. Yeah. She wants underwear and a beer. You know what? I'm not a cheapskate either, so we'll get ya. We'll get 2 ramens, 1 for you, 1 for me, and we'll get 2 beers. We'll share a beer. I'll give you the underwear.
ありがとうございました。
And then we'll have beer and ramen together. What am I back in college? Excuse me, aren't you Kazuma Kiryu-san?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, well, it's a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance. I'm Suinaga, the headmistress of Sunflower Orphanage.
Wait, Sunflower? Kazuma-san built that orphanage. Nishiki, me, Yumi, later Haruka. We all grew up there. This about Haruka? Is having her there causing you any trouble?
Trouble? Oh, no, quite the opposite. If anything, the orphanage has never been so bright when she's around.
That's a relief. But if you don't mind my asking, what happened to the old caretaker?
Oh, he was having a spot of health trouble, so he made the difficult decision to move back to his family in the country. I've taken over in his absence.
I see. Brings you out to the city. Isn't this isn't the safe part of town?
Oh, well, I'm ashamed to admit to you of all people, but money has been getting tight lately. After Kazuma-san passed, things have been getting difficult, to say the least.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Kashiwagi-san stepped in as our new benefactor, but despite his best efforts, he's just too busy to spare us much attention. I know this is a lot to ask of you, sir, but if you have any love for the orphanage still, do you think you could assist us with the occasional donation?
I owe everything to Sunflower and Kazuma-san. I can't promise it'll be much help. I'll certainly contribute what I can.
You will? Oh, thank you so much. Make regular trips to Kamurocho to pick things up, so you can talk to me anytime you'd like to make a donation. Oh, if it's more convenient, you can use any ATM at a convenience store around town to wire us.
That sounds easy enough. Just out of curiosity, how much are you thinking you'll need?
Well, no amount would be too large, but I think somewhere in the ballpark of 50,000 yen will keep us afloat as far as basic living expenses go.
Got it.
Thank you again, Kiryu-san.
Well, little do you know, I just sold stuff for $1 million. So, I'm gonna knock your socks off, lady.
You're too kind, Kiryu-san. I can't state enough how much of a help you are to these children. Thank you.
Donate 100,000.
Oh, Kiryu-san, you see, the orphanage recently took in this boy about Haruka's age. His name is Hayatu-kun. He's a troubled child. He's not made a single friend yet. I'm quite worried about him.
It can be tough to acclimate to an orphanage situation. The other kids are treating him well, right?
They're doing their best, but he makes it a point to keep his distance. They can only do so much. You were an orphan once, Kiryu-san. Do you have any suggestions?
Have a talk with him, find something he's interested in, wait and see what happens? Maybe you could figure out something he's interested in.
Yes, I suppose that might make him open up a bit. I wonder what that would be.
Did you get any details when you took him in? Where's he from? What are his hobbies or anything?
Well, apparently he did used to take care of the class pet at his old school. It's possible that he has a soft spot for animals.
Sounds like that's your answer.
But we don't have any pets at Sunflower.
Well, that won't do.
Where could we possibly find it? Oh, I actually have to find a pet? Okay. I thought you were going to ask for a donate. Hi, Uncle Kaz. The headmistress told me about your idea for helping Hayato-kun. Do you remember the puppy we saved last year? No kidding, huh? I was thinking maybe... Oh, God. That's years ago for me. Oh, my God. Maybe we could find and bring him to Sunflower. What do you think?
That's not a bad idea, actually.
Wonder what became of that little guy. Well, if the guys from Purgatory could track down a dog, I'll give Mosuga a call. Magusa?
Hello?
Hey, Magusa. This is Kiryu.
Kiryu-san, not a man I expect to get a call from. What's going on?
Actually, Haruka and I let a dog loose in the city a year before we left. You didn't happen to keep track of it, did you?
Keep track of it. I kept the little guy.
Did? Well, would you be willing to part with him for some kids? They need a pet at Sunflower Orphanage.
Oh, ain't that the orphanage Haruka grew up at?
That's the one. Would you be willing? Or did you get too attached?
Well, you Kiryu-san, or the kids, and for this little guy's happiness, I'll do it. Meet me at the theater.
Thanks, Masuga. See you there. I keep saying Masuga, but I guess it really is Magusa? Magusa?
Magusa.
Magusta, and then you put the face on there. God, those are old ass. Those are old ass memes. I wasn't even anywhere near you, asshole! What the fuck was that? I wasn't even near you! Punk ass bitch. Who for flinching, motherfucker? Alright, I got your underwear and beer. Let's be funny about this.
帰ったぞ。
Let's get into all kinds of misunderstandings.
どこにいるんだ。どこへ行ったんだ。
ああ、さっぱりした。汗で体中がベタベタしてたからサウナにでも行こうと思ったんだけど、隣の店にシャワーがあったから勝手に使わせてもらったわ。
そうか。
多分昔風俗店だったんでしょ。狭いフロアにあんなにシャワールームを設置して。
Oh, Kiryu's all uncomfortable. See, we need to watch more. We need to watch more gravure with Kiryu so that he'll be more comfortable around the lady cop.
傷口ももう痛まなくなったし、これでいつものように動けるわ。
まだ無理しない方がいい。
買い物ありがとうね。
Hey, it did put 2 beers in the bag. I got exactly 2.
なあ。登場界の過去を調べるために俺に近づいたと言ってたな。
彼の身辺保護をすれば登場界に近づける。そうすれば過去に何があったか調べることができるわ。
盗み聞きするつもりはなかった。
そこまで分かっていて、なぜカムロ町に連れてきたの？
登場界と聞いたからな。
興味があるの？
まあな。何があったのか教えてくれ。
ママが話していた通り、私は本当の親を知らないまま育ってきたの。小さい頃から病気で死んだと聞かされていたけど、ママ
Yeah,
が
better
何か
watch out,
隠している
Kiryu,
こと
before you
は
find
薄
out
々
she's your
感じてい
sister.
た。
Oh God, that's what this is, isn't it? She's our
その時ママ
sister.
が電話で怒鳴っているのを聞いちゃってね。
なんて言ってたんだ。
カオルは登場界のせいで不幸になったってね。
Either that or it's Nishiki's sister.
登場
Hey
界のせい
Nishiki, I'm gonna bang your sister.
あの時ママは私の過去を知っている人と話をしてたんだと思う。 それから十数年、何度となくママにそのことを聞いても何も教えてくれない。そんなこと聞いても幸せになれないって言うばかり。
お前の勘違いってことはないのか？
ママの反応を見ればわかるわ。絶対に何かを隠してる。でもママを問い詰め続けるのは私も辛い。だから警察官になって自分自身で調べる道を選んだの。
お前は両親を登場会に殺されたと思っているのか？
これだけ自分の生い立ちを隠されたらそう推測するのが普通でしょ。
それを確かめるために身辺保護の名目で俺に近づいたってわけか。
相手に手の内がバレちゃ刑事失格よね。
お前の気持ちわからないでもない。
え？
俺にも隠された過去があったんだ。
隠された過去？
ああ、だが俺はそれを知ってしまったことで苦しかった。知らない方が良かったとさえ思った。もしかしたら人間には知らなくてもいい過去があるんじゃないのか。
それは自分の過去を知っている人間のセリフよ。
そうかもしれないな。
Hey, I got somewhere I need to go.
Oh yeah, where?
The place is called Purgatory.
Purgatory? Sounds cheery. Where is it?
Well, the entrance is the sky. It's a bathroom near a park.
Really? And just what are you gonna find at this purgatory?
It's a little corner of the underworld. You never really know.
I'm not sure I follow, but I'm coming all the same. Let's move.
行きましょう。
Alright, yeah, let's do it.
What?
Oh. Kiryu-san, yes?
Oh?
Who's asking?
Please, you needn't take that tone with me. I am a pupil of Kamaki School, just as you are.
Maki. The old man is still finding new students.
Correct. Master Kamaki sent me to find you. Here, take this. Master Kamaki wasn't wrong about you. You are truly a man who speaks with his fists. Would you like to trade email addresses? I have valuable info I can give you.
What kind of information?
Well, sometimes I get word of tough guys who come about the world to challenge the famed Dragon of Dojima. I can tell who these enemies are and where to find them. Surely Master Kamaki's star pupil wouldn't turn down the opportunity to face a worthy adversary.
You're not wrong.
Great, then I'll email you. Farewell. After you win a certain number of street battles, a powerful street boss may appear somewhere in the city. Be sure to prepare well before taking them on. With that, my job here is complete. Farewell.
A letter from the old man, huh?
Alright, so we got some more side stuff to do. So is she gonna help out, or is she just gonna walk to the side? Oh no, she's actually part of it. Okay. Oh, cool. We got combo moves. Girl, let's go. Bring the heat, Kaoru.
しばらく寝てろ。
行きましょう。
Or whatever the fuck her name is. Alright, let's go get the in front of the theater thing and get the puppies. Wait, an entire year's passed and that's how big the dog has gotten? Game developers do not know how much a dog grows in months, let alone years. Okay, son. I mean, that dog's never getting any bigger than what it is now. Okay, son. Looking good, man.
It's been a while. How you been?
Not bad. Me and Pakataro? Me and Pakataro here became pretty good friends after last year.
Bakataro. Isn't that the name Haruka gave him? He's gotten bigger.
I think Pakataro's gonna love these kids just as much as they love him, Kiryu-san. It's all about time he got off the streets.
Thanks for this, Magusa.
So, do I have to go back down there to give her the thing again? I guess so. Alright, well, you know how we were going to a place? Well, we're not going there anymore. Let's go. Alright, let's go. I'm glad they brought back the combo moves. From when we would fight with Nishiki. I guess before we go there. Oh, I guess there's still gonna be food down there too, right? Yeah, there's gonna be food down there. We need to hit up places we haven't been before. Go around town, sample everything. Huh? Oh yeah, you order from the machine for whatever reason. Hot soba, chilled soba, chilled kitsune soba, chilled tanuki soba, curry and rice, katsudon. I guess we're barely hurt. We'll take hot soba and yeah, I guess we'll go with the chill. Why not? Oh, that's more karaoke. Wait, can we do? Did we do karaoke with her? How many people? Just me. This karaoke is men only. Get out. No girls allowed. It goes to sing karaoke solo. So these are the same ones from before. Okay, these are the same ones as before. Odo metal? What? Fine. We'll do one I haven't done before.
追いかける背中、高鳴る胸は乙女色。今やっと気づきました。もうどうしようもなく、きっと多分俺は
Okay. Okay, I don't know. I'm just not. I got no comments. I got nothing to do. Eh. Guess I'm just not really in the mood right now. I think we'll hand in the dog and then we won't push it any further. We'll do this when I'm in a more talkative, entertaining mood. Hey, son. Oh, who's this little guy? The name's Bakataro. Akira looked after him for a little while last year when we saved him from some punks. He really did that? How kind of her. Will you be able to accommodate him at Sunflower? Having a dog there would lift everyone's spirits, including Hayato's. Of course I would. Are you sure it's alright, though? Absolutely. Your orphanage is the best place for him. Oh, thank you so much, Kiryu-san. This is going to make the kids so happy. You be good there, Bakataro. No more dialogue? Nothing else to do right now? Okay. Hi, Uncle Kaz. Thanks for finding Pochi for me. Hayato-kun loves dogs. He already took Pochi for a walk. Go to Bakataro. We're the best case scenario. Thank you so much, Kiryu-san. Don't thank me. Bakataro. Kiryu, what are you doing? Are you showing off to the lady cop by showing how such a good guy you are by taking care of orphans? Kiryu, stop it. Alright. I'm good for the night. I know it's a half hour earlier than normal, but I'm good. I'm tired. I'm not really into it. And we're gonna get into like a big fight with Majima and everything, so I wanna, no point in doing like a hype area and, lowballing it, so I'm kind of good. Yeah, so we did the tier list. Did some more Yakuza. I'll be back again soon for more Yakuza, probably tomorrow. And yeah, more Yakuza to come. I'm going to keep playing this. I'm going to play this. I'm going to finish Bolt Gun. And then the next big game after this is we're going to be moving on to Final Fantasy VII Remake, where I'll be replaying the first part, which I only ever streamed the very ending. So I'll be replaying the first part, doing the Yuffie DLC as well, and then the next Final Fantasy after that will be the second half of the remake when it gets released soon. So, yeah. And then we'll find a bunch of other games to squeeze into the middle. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll be back next time.
Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?